I have a confession to make. Hi, my name is Wanda Kay, and that's not my confession. You already knew my name. But my confession is I used to be stuck in this competitive mindset. I really, truly felt as though the only way to survive, to get through, was to focus on what I lacked and make it stretch as far as I could and hope it worked. And predictably, it didn't. Now, I know some of you are going, what's wrong with the competitive mindset? I like to win. Well, I'm not talking about being a great competitor. It's that competitive mindset that focuses on the lack of resources, that focuses on the things we do not have. And it says to itself, the only way I can succeed is if another fails. The only way I can have more is if someone has less. And it translated over into a hobby I took up called couponing. Now, I know some of you are going, I do coupons. Who doesn't like a great deal? Nobody. Everybody loves a great deal, right? When I say I took up couponing, I took up couponing. See? I was a coupon queen. I could go to the grocery store and get $150 worth of groceries for $30. Now, that was with stacking, shopping sales, adding a coupon, getting some online coupons, customer loyalty cards, the whole 9 yards. I was taking my limited time and resources and investing them in collecting all of these coupons and sorting them and doing all of this stuff to the point I made it a chore and a drudgery. I hated grocery shopping. It meant carrying this huge book into the grocery store and figuring it all out before I got there and then being able to wing it once I did get there. I was so focused on making sure that the grocery store retailers did not get my money that I wasn't focused on the blessings I did have. And so, in the spirit of robbing Peter to pay Paul, I robbed my family of my time. I robbed my family of my smile. I robbed them all of my goodwill, and I took on the grocery store franchises. And I was sure that if I kept more of my money, that I was winning. And I was in that competitive mindset. You know, the competitive mindset manifests itself in other ways. It assures itself that if I sympathize with you or if I acknowledge your pain, that somehow my pain isn't significant enough. Have you ever been with someone who was in competition to see who had the worst childhood experience? That's a fun game to win. Yep, the competitive mindset is something that we all tend to do when we are focused in the wrong direction. But here's something. Here's a wild concept. What if instead of the competitive mindset that we use, even in the corporate world, we use the competitive mindset. It says you have this budgetary restraint and constraint. You have this many employees and this much resources, and you can't go beyond it. That's that competitive mindset. And we take it out of that, and it works in that little microcosm. It does work there. And we take it and we try to apply it to human relationships. We try to apply it to our families. We put it in places it doesn't belong, but we are created individuals. And our creator is a creative, and he's in a creative mindset. And if you don't believe it, ask any farmer. He feeds the chickens, and he gets eggs. He doesn't first sit back and say, I'm not giving you any food until you produce an egg. I have a lot of dead chickens. So he feeds the chickens, they produce eggs, he cleans the coop, and lo and behold, he composts the results, and now he's got something he can use to enrich his soil. The same soil that he plants a lot of seeds in. At every stage in this creative process, the farmer first gives, and then he reaps the harvest. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to suggest to you that sometimes we find ourselves in difficult circumstances because we've been focused in all the wrong ways. Instead of looking at our resources and asking ourselves, how can we invest this and make more? We're saying, how can I do on less? How can I manage with less? How am I ever going to get out of this mess? Things changed for me when I had an opportunity to actually create wealth instead of figuring out how to live on my lack. And I am so happy to know now that I'm able to generate an income by helping others do the same thing. What about you? Do you find that your life's work is rewarding? It may be that you're stuck in that competitive mindset and not living with a creative mindset. You know, if you'd like to have more information about the creative versus the competitive mindset, I'd love for you to check out a book by Wallace Wattles called The Science of Getting Rich. It's available free on my website on Facebook, Wanda K's Dare to Dream, in PDF ebook form. Another book that you may enjoy also is Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's a wonderful way of looking at things. And I think once you start looking at your resources as potential ways to invest and create more, it's going to open new vistas for you. At any rate, I hope this video has been a blessing to you, and I hope that you will like, comment, and share it with your friends. I look forward to talking with you again soon. Have an amazing day.